distance between the first indentation to the top of the paper tube is the paper bag height, and the distance between the first indentation to the bottom end of the paper tube is the folding length. The bag length adjustment was increased or reduced on the touch screen based on the difference between the measured height of the paper bag and the actual paper bag height. After the adjustment, walk through at least 3 paper bags and check the height of 4th paper bag. If the measured height is still different from the height of the paper bag, please adjust it again. Set the side position of the open button roller. Relax the screws on the button drum can retaining seat. Move the button drum to the side and move the button drum to 2 mm from the edge of the paper cylinder. Rock the screws. Arranging setting of the button drum. Point to turn the machine. Make the open clamp aim at the paper tube. Set the arranging of the open button roller on the touch screen. Adjust the button roller. Check the position of the open button mechanical finger clamped on the paper tube for a clip under the first folding line. If the position lags behind the first line, increase the button adjustment on the touch screen. If the position is ahead of the first fold line, the open button adjustment is reduced on the touch screen. Adjust the release position of the button mechanical finger. If the button of the bag is not fully open, the adjustment hand wheel must be rotated clockwise. If the paper tube will be torn, the adjustment hand wheel should be rotated counterclockwise. When the can is properly positioned, the button of the bag should be fully unfolded without being torn. Adjust the open button auxiliary pressure level. Relax the screws of the auxiliary press rod holder. Turn the fixed frame to align the auxiliary pressure bar with the second folding line. Rock the screws. Adjust the back button folder. Turn the machine so that the back is just below the button folder. Relax the fixed seat screw of the folding copper plate and slide the fixed seat along the axis so that the inner surface of the folding copper plate at the bottom of the bag is about 6 mm from the side edge of the paper bag. Rock up the fixed seat. Relax the folding copper plate fixing screws. Adjust the position of the bottom folded copper plate of the bag so that the open button of the bag just touches the folded copper plate and start to press under the bag. Rock the screw after the adjustment. Relax the fixed seat screw of the folding guide rod and slide the fixed seat along the shaft center so that the bottom of the bag can expand smoothly. The shape of the folding guide can be appropriately adjusted if necessary. Paper bag flat guide plate. Relax the screws on the retaining seat. Move the pressing bar to fix the seat so that the pressing iron is located at a distance of about 3 to 5 mm outside the adhesive shape of the bottom of the bag. Screws of the retaining seat of the rocking pressure bar. Second spider synchronous adjustment fixture for the drum wheel fixture. Relax the fixed screw of the synchronous adjustment fixing frame of the second fixture, and turn the synchronous adjustment fixing frame of the second drum wheel fixture. The correct spacing should be the button size of the back minus 11 mm. Lock the fixing screws on the front side of the drum wheel to secure the synchronous adjustment fixture of the second drum wheel fixture in the correct position. Install cushion block. Select the maximum size of the pad that can be placed. The striping groove of the pad is aligned with the striping groove of the drum wheel. Lock the screw. Install the other two groups of pads similarly. Adjust the drum wheel mechanical finger. Turn the machine manually so that the mechanical finger of the first station can reach the top of the drum wheel. Relax the fixed screws of the fixing frame of the drum wheel mechanism. Move the fixing frame of the drum wheel mechanical finger along the axis so that the mechanical fingertip of the drum wheel intersect with the width of the required surface. Lock the screws on the drum wheel. Set the synchronous adjustment holder for the center clip finger. Reducing the length of the paper bag length is the length of the first fold. Note the length of the first fold as the position of the center finger. Turn the machine manually to clip the center finger at the top of the drum wheel. Relax the center clip refers to the hexagonal screw of the fixing bracket. The distance between the top of the center clip to the first clip is the length of 3 to 5 mm at the bottom of the bag. Lock the screw after adjustment. Adjust the position of the paper tube guide plate. Relax the fixed screws of the paper tube guide plate. Move the guide plate along the axis so that the lower end of the guide plate enters the 20 to 30 mm side of the paper cylinder, and the upper end of the guide plate is about 3 mm away from the mechanical tip of the drum wheel. Lock the screws. The center clip refers to the release time. When the first fold-in knife pushes the first fold line into the drum first clamp, the can slave wheel just contacts the front edge of the can. Relax the fixed screw cap of the can. Move the can to the correct position along the positioning pin. Lock the fixed screw cap. Install the bottom of the bag. Cut the soft cushion on the foam material according to the required groove shape. Pass the foam pad on the appropriate position of the glue roller. Turn the machine to check whether the glue is normal. If no, repass the sponge soft pad to the appropriate position. Gel setting. Turn the glue adding button to the manual when the button glue will be manually glued. Turn the glue adding button to the automatic when the button glue will be automatically glued. Install the first and second folding knives. The length of the first folding knife is the paper bag surface width of plus 5 mm. Fold the first knife into the knife between the rack spring. Adjust the first folding knife so that the folding knife is parallel to the knife fold holder and extend the appropriate distance. Rock the bolts and fix the first folding knife. Install the second folding knife similarly. Adjust the time from the folding knife to the drum wheel clamp. Relax the fixing bolt on the second folding knife holder to adjust the operation time of the folding knife to the drum wheel clamp. Slowly turn the machine so that the second clamp of the drum wheel is located on the center line of the drum shaft and folded into the knife shaft. Turn the second folding knife by hand to be close to the second clamper of the open drum wheel so that the folding knife just crosses the rear edge when the second clamper of the drum wheel is opened. If necessary, the drum wheel can be turned slightly to set the correct second folding knife position. Rock the bolts for the second fold into the knife holder. If the first folding knife needs to be adjusted, the method is the same as the above. Install